Gather round the hearth, for tonight we unfurl the banners of Britain's soul, flags born of history and myth. From Scotland's Saltire to Wales's dragon and England's cross, these symbols tell tales of valour and legend. Welcome to Echoes of Albion. Let's explore the origins of these timeless emblems. Let us begin with Scotland's flag, the Saltire, a white diagonal cross known as St Andrew's Cross, set against a vibrant blue field, a symbol tracing its roots to late 13th century with profound historical weight. The earliest evidence emerges in 1286 when the Guardians of Scotland, ruling during their first war of Scottish independence, affixed the white saltire to their official seal, a mark of unity against English encroachment. Bishop William de Lamberton, a key figure in the resistance, further embraced it, linking the cross to St Andrew, Scotland's patron saint, who, according to tradition, was crucified on an X-shaped cross in Greece around 60 AD. By 1385 the Scottish Parliament, under Robert II, decreed that all soldiers wear a white St Andrew's cross as a badge during the campaign against England, a practice that solidified its status as a national emblem during battles like Bannockburn in 1314, where the saltire flew high amidst the Scots' triumph. The flag's blue background, varying from sky to navy over the centuries, reflects Scotland's rugged landscapes. Its integration into the Union Jack began in 1606, following the union of the crowns in 1603, when James VI of Scotland became James I of England, though it retained its distinct identity even after the 1707 Act of Union that formed Great Britain. Yet the saltire's origin is steeped in legend. The tale of the Battle of Athelstaneford in 832 speaks of King Angus, a Pictish king allied with the Scots facing the Northumbrian Angles. Desperate, Angus prayed to St Andrew, who appeared in a dream promising victory with a sign, a white saltire against a blue sky. The next morning as the battle raged, a cloud formation mimicked this cross, inspiring the Scots to rout their foes. Though historical records place Athelstan later, and no 832 battle is confirmed, chroniclers like Walter Bower in his Scotichronicon in 1440s wove this story into Scotland's identity, suggesting it may reflect an earlier Pictish victory. Some link the saltire to the X-shaped cross's rarity, symbolising humility, St Andrew deeming himself unworthy of Christ's upright cross. Today the saltire flies over castles, parliaments and football pitches, a sacred sign of Scotland's enduring spirit. Its blue waves and white lines a testament to a past both fought for and dreamed. Now let us turn to Wales, where the flag proudly displays a red dragon on a field of green and white, a symbol formalised as a national flag in 1959, but rooted in a history stretching back over a millennium. The dragon's earliest association emerges in the 7th century, with Cadwaladr ap Cadwallon, king of Gwynedd, who according to the Annals Cambriae flew a red dragon standard into battle against the Anglo-Saxons, marking it as a symbol of Welsh resistance. This tradition persisted through the centuries, notably during Owen Glendower's revolt, when the dragon adorned his banners as he sought to reclaim Welsh independence, its fiery image inspiring his followers amidst the rolling hills. The dragon's prominence surged in 1485 at the Battle of Bosworth, where Henry Tudor, a Welsh-descended claimant with Lancastrian ties, carried the red dragon into victory over Richard III, ascending as Henry VII. His Tudor dynasty adopted green and white as royal colours, blending them with the dragon to create a lasting heraldic legacy. Though Wales, annexed by Edward I in 1283 after the conquest of Llewellyn ap Griffith, lacked an official flag until the 20th century. Proposed by the Gorsedd of Bards cemented the dragon's place, its red hue symbolising courage, green and white reflecting the landscape. Myth enriches this history. Geoffrey of Monmouth's Historia Regum Britannia recounts a vivid tale of King Vortigern, who, fleeing Saxon advances, sought to build a fortress on Mount Snowdon. His men dug into the hill, uncovering 2 dragons, red and white, locked in combat. Merlin, the young prophet, interpreted the red dragon's victory as a sign of Welsh dominance, a prophecy some link to Cadwaladr's reign or Henry Tudor's rise. Another legend ties the dragon to the Pendragon title, meaning head dragon, worn by Uther Pendragon and his son Arthur, suggesting a celestial guardian of Britain. Though Geoffrey's account blends fact with fancy, archaeological finds like Roman-era dragon standards hint at its ancient roots. Today, the red dragon flies over Cardiff Castle, rugby fields and village fetes, a fiery legacy of a people whose spirit burned bright through conquest and revival. Finally, we unfurl England's flag, the resplendent red St. George's Cross on a pristine white field, a symbol that stands as the beating heart of English identity, forged in the crucible of the late Middle Ages and tempered by centuries of valour. Its first documented flourish came in 1189, when English knights, led by the Crusader king Richard the Lionheart, hoisted a bold red cross on white during the Third Crusade, a beacon of faith and fury as they besieged Acre, distinguishing England's brave sons among the Christian host. This emblem grew with the cult of St. George, patron saint of warriors, elevated to glory when Edward III in 1348 founded the Order of the Garter, a chivalric brotherhood that enshrined the cross as a mark of English honour. By 1277, King Edward I, the Hammer of the Scots, decreed the cross adorn naval pennants during his Welsh conquests, its red stripes cutting through the waves as a sign of England's maritime might. The Battle of Agincourt in 1459 saw it waved aloft by English archers, the arrows singing victory over the French, the cross a rallying cry that echoed across the muddy fields, cementing its place in the nation's proudest hours. Though woven into the Union Jack in 1606 after the Union of the Crowns, and diminished after the 1707 Act of Union, it roared back to life in the 1900s, adorning football terraces and village greens, a symbol of unyielding English spirit reborn. Myth exalts this banner further. Legends sing of St. George, a 3rd century Roman soldier from Cappadocia, riding forth to slay a monstrous dragon that terrorized the Libyan town, saving a princess and igniting a Christian revival with his gleaming lance. This tale, first penned in the Golden Legend, may lack historical roots, but mirrors the courage of England's knights, its dragon-slaying motif echoing Perseus, and blending with local lore to inspire a nation. Another saga places St. George at the Battle of Antioch in 1098, where, amidst the Crusaders' despair, his spectral form on a white charger rallied them to a miraculous victory. Though chroniclers like Fulcher of Charters offer faint traces, the story fuels England's martial pride. Some whisper the red recalls the blood of martyrs, a crimson tribute to George's execution under Diocletian, staining the white with the sacrifice of England's faithful. This cross, an emblem of chivalry and conquest, has adorned the shields of medieval knights at tournaments, the sails of explorers chanting new worlds, and the hearts of fans in stadiums today. A testament to England's indomitable legacy, a land where courage, faith and pride converge under its radiant red and white banner. Have these banners of Britain stirred your pride as they weave history and myth into one? Subscribe to Echoes of Albion for more tales of the island's soul, from ancient flags to Roman roads. For those tracing lineage to Britain, these emblems are a window into your past. Join us to hear their echoes. Thank you for gathering round the hearth with us, and until next time, may the tales of Albion light your way.